Tessa? What? Tessa?
Anyway, you folks know we call a whole bunch of turtles together like this here in Hawaii, right? A whole bunch of turtles. Anyway, what we're looking at here, folks, are the green sea turtles, Chelonia mitis, also known as honu in the Hawaiian dialect. The name green sea turtle comes not so much from the way that they look on the outside. Obviously, there is no green to them on the outside, but they are green on the inside. These guys are herbivorous species, eating primarily seaweeds and algae, and consume so much of that stuff over the course of their adult life cycle that their flesh actually turns greeny. More specifically, it's the fat within their muscles that changes into a green color. Now that's why we're giving a mixture of romaine lettuce and cucumber today, because believe it or not, this stuff here has the same cellulose structure and nutritional value that seaweeds and algae have. In other words, take a handful of turtle seaweed, throw it in your Caesar salad, and you can't tell the difference. Neither can they. Now, it should be pointed out that the turtles that you see here are, in fact, part of a special repopulation program that we have going on in conjunction with Sea Life Park on the island of Oahu. Anybody here, by a show of hands, ever saw that movie 50 First Dates? Raise your hands if you did. Excellent. The rest of you aren't missing anything. For those of us who did see that movie, the park that Adam Sandler worked at, do you remember that place? That's a real-life sea park. That's where these guys were born. Our job here at the Ocean Center is to raise them until they reach a large survivable size. Once they reach that size, they will be released to the wild and their movements tracked via satellite or by visual contact. Yeah. In fact, if you look at the tracking map over here on the top graphic board here, up in the corner, the early native man, there we go, you can see the movements of one of the turtles that was released in 2003 who covered almost 1,500 miles after the date of her release. Now, it should be pointed out that while they're here under our care, we have identification markers that help us to tell which turtle is which. If you look carefully, we painted their names on their shells. Their names are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, no, they really do have names, but we won't be addressing them by those names until we release them to the wild. We use a specially designed, high-tech, waterproof paint to paint the letters on their shells called whiteout, and it will last for about 5 months. Now, the reason I brought this up, folks, is because just 4 months ago, we released 6 sea turtles to South Maui. The biggest of them was around 50 pounds in weight. They were all about 2 years of age. However, because of a budget cut, we weren't allowed the satellite transmitters that we normally get. So we need your help out there, folks. If you're out there snorkeling or swimming or whatever, and you should come across a sea turtle that has letters painted on the shell, the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F on one side, and on the other side the letter M, so the lettering is A, M, B, M, C, M, D, M, E, M, or F, M, our radio turtle. All of those turtles belong to us. If you can please call us and let us know where you saw that turtle, we can mark it off on our tracking map. Everybody's been helping out with this, of course, but the more eyes we have out there, the better this works. Now, it should be noted that if ever you're lucky enough to see a sea turtle out there, and they're becoming a very common sight indeed, that you keep a minimum 10 to 15 foot distance from the turtle at all times. The reason is because, by federal law, they are still protected as a critically endangered species. As such, it's illegal to harass sea turtles in the wild. Doing so can land you very heavy fines